Peace, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and have a quick story session for you all. So yesterday, I saw a unicorn. If I tell you where I saw this unicorn, you're gonna think I probably need to go see a psychologist or something. So I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I saw this unicorn. But what I am gonna tell you is that this unicorn was sitting down. It was sitting down like how I'm sitting down right now. It was sitting. It was sitting down with his feet kind of propped up. I was like, what? Okay. I've never seen a unicorn before. Okay. Never. I've seen a lot of things on my spiritual journey. I've seen dead people. I've seen, shadow, dark figures. I've seen fairies. Um, I see fairies a lot. I've always been able to see fairies, but and like little I want to say like troll like people, but they weren't. I don't think they were actually called trolls. They're called something else. But I've seen like the really little people. They're like trolls, because like they can disappear. They can allow you to see them and they can disappear. But I want to say it was kind of like a troll. I don't remember what they're called though, but they're small. Like I want to say they're small. Like they're not small as fairies, but they're a little bit bigger than fairies. Um, they're smaller than leprechauns. It probably was a troll. I don't know. Um, I'm trying to figure out the right word for them, but I've seen them. Okay. So when I saw this unicorn, okay, mind you, and I kind of don't even want to say this out loud, but like okay, before I, you know, gave away my virginity and I was having sex and stuff like that, I did believe in unicorns. I did. But after having sex, I didn't believe in unicorns anymore. And I thought that was funny because as I was doing some research on them, they actually favor the virgin. So it's like, that's why you stop, believing in them because you weren't a virgin anymore. So I'm like, that makes sense. So it wasn't until I had my daughter to where unicorns, like even the idea of them just started coming back in my life, and she's obsessed with them, loves them. I mean, loves them. Okay. So I'm like, you know, I'm happy for her. I don't think I ever had that when I was a kid, you know, like there wasn't anything that I really favored as far as like a mystical creature where like I wanted pictures of it and um, stuffed animals of it and stuff like that. I didn't have that. So when I look at my daughter, because when she was born, she had this red spot. It's called a strawberry mark. But if you ask me, her third eye was just on fire. Like it was just automatically activated. So activated that she, she was like pink when she came out. And this, literally, all this right here, and only right here, it was red. It was red. I'm like, and the people around me was like, oh my God, like you got some type of super daughter right here. And I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly how I felt. Like, oh shit. Like this one is gonna be she ain't nothing to play with. So, you know, I listen to my children. I've paid very close attention to my children. And the way that she clings to unicorns, you know, it's just always been interesting to me. It's over already? Yeah. Okay. Hurry! Seemed like that was kind of fast. Okay, what show do you want to watch? I want to watch Donkey Hope. Donkey Hope have a bad day. Donkey have a bad day. Well, he's had a bad day. I actually have to do some research on that Don Quixote character because I think that was a real person. Like a lot of these cartoons, they come from real places, you know. So I gotta do some research on that. Stop yelling, hon. So because she clinged to unicorns so much, like I've just been curious, you know. I've just been curious about them. And yesterday, when one just revealed itself to me, okay, like it just came to me. And I'm thankful that I do have the eyes to see. I'm so thankful that I've been, you know, practicing this gift, being able to see things that are unseen. And I'm thankful that I'm trusting in myself and I'm not afraid, you know. I was just I was just shocked like you know who used to you know, have you ever seen those pictures in a picture? It was kind of like one of those moments, you know, you're like, is this what I think it is? And yeah. It was a freaking unicorn. So seeing a unicorn sitting down, I took that as a sign to relax. Like you just need to calm down. And it hasn't been easy for me to just calm down because I've just been worry has been thrown at me a lot. It's been like it's been making me feel like I'm not safe. It's been making me feel like I need to go somewhere else to feel safe, like I'm not protected, which is false. Like it's completely false. And that's just a realization that I'm coming to, that I don't have to worry. I've never had to worry, but when I worry, I have to I have to receive signs. I have to get signs from those dimensions that we cannot see, and from my ancestors and my guides, so that I know for sure, like, yeah, you can calm down. Okay? Everything's fine. So that's what that was. I've been worried about my marriage and unicorns. Not only do they represent, not only do they highly favor virgins, but they also represent sacred marriages. So that means that the person that you're with, like, you're with them for life. And me personally, like, when I chose my husband, I wasn't looking for anything else, anybody else. Like, when I chose him, I was like, you better, you better be it. Like, that's how I was with my ancestors about him. That's how I was with him about him. Like, I don't have time to play these games. You better be it, or somebody somebody in this realm, somebody's going to be upset. And I'm not just talking about me. Like, everybody's going to feel this ripple effect of me being pissed off because this didn't go right or something like that. So I've just been receiving more confirmation, like, he's it. Like, I know it's been a lot of things being thrown your way, but you don't have to worry about y'all marriage. Y'all marriage is solidified. You guys are fine. You guys are absolutely fine. So I was thankful for that. I was really thankful to learn that that's what the unicorn represents. That's what the unicorn is about. And, just knowing that I'm being watched. That was like, hey, I like getting that reminder sometimes that, like, no, 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 we could see y'all. We know. We know. So, that was funny. That was funny. And I'm just always, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like my husband when when he pops a seed. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Thank you very much for stop yelling. I kind of feel like my husband when he pops a seed. You guys know we're gardeners. We grow everything, including cannabis. So when he pops a seed, like he's like a little kid. You know, he feels so good. He's like, ooh, yay. You know, ooh, baby, look. You want to see the seedlings? You know, and it's fun. It is fun. But that's literally how I feel when I'm receiving messages from my ancestors and the other realms, the unseen realms. Like, I feel like a little kid, like, y'all can see me. Y'all watching? Y'all know what's going on? Okay. Cool. Because I thought I was talking to myself. They're like, no, we're sitting here watching. We got your back. So I just be thankful. I really do. Um, because it's just not easy sometimes, you know, trying to navigate through this physical realm and do everything that is kind of what we're supposed to be doing or whatever in this physical realm. Like, it's really annoying. Okay, like I be so annoyed by this physical realm. I really do. And my ancestors would be like, we know. They were like, we know. We know that you can't stand this shit. We know. We know. But don't you worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be okay. And another thing that I learned about the unicorn was that it is a beautiful, beautiful sign. Okay, it is. It's a very beautiful sign. It's a sign of protection. It's a sign of love, purity, longevity, honesty, truth. It's a sign of protection. It's a sign of your childhood. Ooh. Okay, I'm healing from my childhood, like for real. So, learning these things about the unicorn, and it also represents the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So, that was like, ooh. And then to find out that it's part dragon, reindeer, and horse. I'm like, whoa. This creature is amazing. Like, really. Like, it's really amazing. So, it represents joy, love, of course. Like, I was just blown away, you know, like, wow. I can't believe you showed yourself to me. I can't believe I was able to see you like this, you know, and they're shapeshifters too, you know, so they can become people, you know. So, what's going on with my little springs over here? But yeah, it's just it's that was different. Okay, that was different. When I see different creatures from the unseen world and they show themselves to me, I be like, ooh, And I like to share that information with people just to let people know, like, nah, you you can see it too. You'll be able to see it too. Um, and it's not even so much that you have to believe in it. It's really so much of what your guides are trying to show you. Okay. So yeah. Um, that had me feeling special. Okay. Definitely had me feeling special. Um, definitely had me feeling watched. Definitely had me feeling watched. Definitely had me feeling protected. Like, oh man. Okay. Yeah. And they're very kind and gentle. I have to say that part too. They're very kind and gentle. So that felt good, like knowing that like sometimes when you get a sign, the first thing you're looking for is like the negative aspect because we're programmed to look at negatives first. So I've been practicing looking at positives and not ignoring negatives, but just what's the positive? Like, what is the good thing about this? And if when you're an adult, it's so different. Um, especially like when you don't have your parents, you literally are waiting for the spiritual realm to tell you like if you've messed up or if you're doing good or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So when something happens in your life, like I said, and you don't have your parents to, confess to and them to tell you that you were wrong or whatever, when you don't have that anymore and you just have yourself, you really have to be spiritually mature. You really just have to be in your maturity to the point where it's like, yeah, you acknowledge every single time when you make a mistake. You acknowledge every single time and you accept it, you know. But, for some people, that's just not enough. Maybe for all people, sometimes that's just not enough, Maybe because it's the programming, from childhood, you were just so used to somebody being over you, telling you, like, but after you have your own children and your parents are no longer there for that, all you have is you. So when the spiritual realm opens up to you and they give you signs and symbols and stuff, oh my goodness, it's like loneliness completely goes away. Who's lonely? Loneliness doesn't exist for you anymore. Um, Safety, security, you know, um, and that alone makes you feel like you don't need anything else. It makes you feel like you still have that feeling of guardianship hovering about you, as if your parents were still here. So it's just a beautiful feeling. It just really is. It's a really beautiful feeling. Confirmation is a very, very, very beautiful feeling. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I saw a unicorn. I know it sounds so funny. But I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. I saw a unicorn. I saw a unicorn. Okay? I saw a unicorn. And it was beautiful. And it told me to relax. And I'm thankful. And I'm sending love and healing and light and peace and protection and prosperity and serenity to everybody. I'm sending it. 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 You guys are loved. Okay? You guys are loved. Thank you for listening to my loud background and me. And gratitude for just being a witness. If you listen this long, gratitude, okay? Because things are going to open up for you. You're going to start seeing things, and just listen. If you're having dreams, especially if it's animals in your dreams, look that up, okay? Look it up. Get clarity. Get clarity. Understand what that animal means to you. Understand, what it means for it to be in your dream, and if you need some help, you can contact me. I'll put some information in the description to help you guys with whatever so that you can get in contact with me, because this is what I do. Like, I'm here for it. Like, this is really what I'm here for. And if you really want to know where I saw this unicorn, you're going to have to contact me directly so that I can tell you. And I don't know if I'm a I don't know if I'm gonna charge a fee on that kind of information or not. I don't know yet, because that's some very personal information, and it helps you understand that you are the limitation. Nothing else. No one else but you. So if you're placing limitations on yourself, that's 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 why you're where you're at. Okay? Um yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know if I just want to give out that information for free. That's a little personal. But yeah. I am gonna put some information in the description so that you guys can know how to contact me. And yeah, anything you want to learn as far as your dreams, the spiritual realm, knowing about you, the symbols, the numbers, the signs, the animals, things of that nature, what's going on with your body, you know, things of that nature. I'm for it. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing lots of shadow work, working on healing myself, my inner child, and I'm being shown a lot of things. And I'm also being allowed to open myself up to people so that they can learn and they can grow. And I'm excited for that because that's really what all I want to do. I want to be able to help people understand who they are, and to not fear yourself, your dreams, the things that you desire, where you want to go, who you are, who you want to become, and healing from the past. So, gratitude again if you stayed this long, and even if you just came to see what was the first thing that came out of my mouth. Gratitude. Melama lama.